Every year, thousands of children go missing, leaving families worried and searching for answers. You can help bring them home. When you see a post for a missing child, don't just scroll past. Take a moment to look, share, and engage. Each share increases the chance of reuniting a child with their family. Your small effort can make a huge impact. Join us on social media to spread awareness and hope. Let's be the community that never gives up. Together, we can help bring children back to where they belong. Share their story, be their voice, make a difference, because every child deserves to come home.
Dee here from the Dish and Tea with Dee show. This year, Vivid Lifestyles VVLS is honoring National Missing Children's Day and is teaming with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. We are asking for your help to raise $10,000. To share your generosity, go to the link provided on the screen. And if you have any information regarding a missing child, please report it to your local authorities or call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children at 1-800-THE-LOST. That is 1-800-843-5678. Hey everybody, welcome back. It is Thursday, May 1st. It's the first of the month. Get up. I'm just joking. I don't sing, sorry, and I have no rhythm or beat. Go cash your checks. It's the first of the month. Hit 10 on it. Just joking. Let's see. So let's just say I started out today posting up the little video I had for the May Marathon. I am working on it, guys. It's just little pretty old me trying to do all the content and all the editing and all the uploading. So it does take a little while. Believe it or not, that little hour took me days to do. Although I did get a few states done in there. I believe it was like 18 or 19 states I was able to get into that little hour. So I will try to get the rest of the states up and going before the end of the week. That way we can constantly run them throughout the month of May. Also, I am working on another success story that I would like to bring to you guys soon. So I will be creating that video shortly soon too, and hopefully uploading it. Hopefully after this week, everything will be 24 hours or at least close to, and that way we can it'll cross as many people as it needs to, so that we can bring these children home. And just like the message said at the beginning, we are celebrating the month of May for National Missing Children's Day. We are teamed up. We are raising money for the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. So please, please, please go to the link that was provided on the screen, or still probably is. I'm not on the screen. So yes, it's still on the screen. And also, if you have any information regarding missing children, please report it to your local authorities or call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children at 1-800-THE-LOST. That is 1-800-843-5678. So let's get into it. Thursday. Oh my goodness, baby, that's loud. Oh my God. I can hear their tablet all the way over here. I can't even hear myself think. Help me. So anyway, so I got up and was doing the loading and try to get that first video out, so that way it is out there for today. At least trying to follow through on what some of the things that I say. I know I said I wanted to do it, but anywho, I did that, and then I had to finish ordering groceries, so that took a couple of hours because doing it online is just as bad as going into the grocery store because then you're going down. Well, at least I do. When I go grocery shopping, yes, I do write a list because I don't want to forget the important stuff that I really do need, or that I'm like completely out of that I do, like milk and things like that. Like Tennessee's, like if you don't go without a shopping list, I'll forget it. I'm just saying. But if it is on a shopping list, I'll have my shopping list, but I also go down every single aisle just in case I forget anything on my list, like that I forgot to put on my list. So I'll get everything that's on my list, but then I'm like, well, what if I forgot to put on? So I just go down every aisle and make sure I got everything on my list plus then some. So it's kind of how I do it in online too. So, but can you imagine online has every single item that they have in the grocery store? So you're having to view every single item. You just don't skip this part of the, aisle and go down to the aisle and then look at every single item. And it's not like that online. But I wish it could. I wish they would like organize it a little bit better. HB does really good about, meats, fruits, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, and apples with apples and everything. But when it comes to like some other things, I'm just like, I wish I would break it down just a little bit more for me, but or arrange it just a little bit. When you do it, you know, I don't know. Anyway, maybe it's just me. I'm just picky. But I got my tea finally. I got more tea in. I was out for a couple of days, so I was like having to drink coffee, and I'm like, I'm not a coffee drinker. I just felt too wired, and then like my anxiety level just went sky through the roof, and like I'm already um crazy. So let me see. Let me edit this one. Sorry guys, this is what happens when you're doing multiple platforms. It's like not everything. No time for that. Okay. So anyway, oh, oh man, I did the wrong one. It is this one I need to edit. My bad. Oh no, I did the right one. Okay. Sorry guys. I'm tripping. So anywho, I ordered groceries, so I had them. I was done maybe around 7 o'clockish, 8 o'clockish, the latest with that, and I was able to get them delivered by like 11 o'clock. So trust me, I spend like over $800 on groceries, which is usually typical for the first of the month because that's when I buy all the bulk stuff like the meats and all the goodies and stuff like that. Towards usually the last 2 weeks of the month, 2 weeks of the month, I just kind of like, it's mainly just like eggs, bread, and milk or something that, things that will go bad real easy quickly and, that needs to be replaced. Um, so it took me about like 40 minutes just to get the groceries inside the house or inside the apartment. And then it took like another hour and something to put them up and organize them on the shelf because, I don't buy the same thing every single time. So it's like I have to rearrange the shelves accordingly to what I buy every single time. So cans will never be in the same spot as cans were probably the previous time. More than likely they'll get moved depending on how much stuff I buy and what I buy and what's more important that needs to be on the shelf, like cakes and cupcakes and brownies than silly you know, canned foods. The cans can go on the ground somewhere. I'm just joking. But yes, it just took a lot, with the freezer. Of course, you always have to start with the freezer because, ice cream is very important. You got to make sure the ice cream doesn't melt. So And then somebody didn't even check my things to see if they substitute anything, so I didn't even notice that they substituted my ice cream. I was like, "Oh man, I like the Bluebell Millennium for some reason. I don't know what's in there that I like so much, but there's something about Millennium that I absolutely like." So I'm just like, I get flustered when they don't have that, and I'm like, because then they go and they pick like random flavors, and I'm like, ew, like who eats this? I'm not a plain vanilla person. If anything, give me chocolate. And even at that, I don't like plain things. I do, but that's the come down to when I don't like any of the other flavors that they have. I'm like, okay, give me the basic. Let's go to the basic three flavors: the chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. So, anywho, I closed that out. So, and as I was doing that, and then I washed the fruits. I said the only thing I didn't do was do the strawberries because those I had to wash and cut up. But I ran out of room in my little bowls. I have these little those containers that have little vents and they're supposed to keep everything fresh and things like that. So I had I only have two of them. Apparently now I need three because it's summer and I bought more fruits than normal. Usually fruits, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries. I get it all. My kids love fruit. I can't help it. So I'm like, but it's hard because then I have to wash them all and, you know, devine them, like the peel the grapes, take them off the vine, wash them, put them in the thing. And I'm like, oh, and then here comes the strawberries. Not do I only have to just wash them. Now I got to cut them. So I'm like, I'll do that tomorrow. Along with all the other stuff I got to do for you guys, right? So let's just procrastinate, but it's a lot. It's like I put up so there's the only thing that I didn't do were the chips because the chips, like I said, I didn't buy the individual bags this time, even though last time the only reason I did is because when there's a coupon or they're on sale, it does adjust to become cheaper as far as the long run or whatever. But usually I buy the big party size or the regular size bag of chips, buy some sandwich bags, separate them equally as best as possible. And you can make about 6 bags. So if you think about it, 5 chip bags makes you about the 30 counter box bags and you get more. I'm just saying, people. I just wish people would just take the time and do the work. I mean, yes, it costs me about 30 minutes of my life every grocery time or every time I buy chips. But I mean, what is that going to do? It's either 30 minutes of that or go change 30 diapers. No, I'm just joking. I don't have 30 kids to change 30 diapers. No. My child does not poop that much, but he poops a lot. So it's yeah. At least changing them twice within those 30 minutes. So I'm like, no, I'll do the chips. No poop here, please. I don't want no poop here. Really? This whole time? My bad, guys. You don't need to see my condoms. Just saying. The only reason I have them there is because I moved them from the. Because as a married, I'm trying to blush. I have 6 kids, so you would think. I'm not trying to have any more, guys. And those were only $5.99 for that big ass box of 50. Just saying. If they were that cheap back in the day, if I was able to find them in that price back in the day when I was 18 years old with no freaking money, yeah, maybe I wouldn't have 6 kids right now. Just saying. I really think birth control should be free, but just saying. Although I'm not big on birth control because, that's just God's plans, but, whatever. I have a feeling even if I used them, I probably would have ended up. It was just meant to be for me to have a large family, I guess. I don't know. Oh my god, this tea isn't really bad. It is dandelion root. Who would have thought? I got some new teas in, so that one was supposed to help. This is more, I guess, to clean out your system or healthy, and then I got one that's supposed to help you sleep or whatever, and the other one's supposed to be like active digestive. And so I was like, oh wow, I'll try them. As long as I mean, like, if they taste good, I'll drink them. If not, I'm gonna go blend me. I got some fruits, so now I get to use my blend jet. So I'll go blend me a smoothie or something. But I just hope that if my husband uses them, I got the resealable ones for a reason. And hopefully he reseals them all the way, because I could taste freezer burn on almost anything if it's like just no, like even after you cook it, I could taste it. Like it's just I don't know what it is. It just has this distinct taste to it that I can just. Not even that, has a smell too. So I don't know. Certain things, certain senses of mine hyped up during the time that I was pregnant. So now it's just one of them. Freezer burn. It's just not. Before I would notice it and I wouldn't like it's whatever, I'm cooking it and you're not gonna taste it kind of thing. But now it's just like I don't know. It was I can't remember. It was after like my third or fourth child. It was just like now it's just like I can open the freezer and be like, okay, that's I'm not eating that. That can go in the trash. That could go in the trash, and that could go in the trash. But there's a lot of things I prefer fresh. But anyway, so I did all the groceries. So now, and of course, the kitchen was clean last night until he got home and decided to burn popcorn. How do you freaking burn popcorn? And of course, it was only the bottom. So I guess he did make. I think he put a little too much in there because he wanted to make enough for everybody. I'm like, dude, no. Like, we have too big of a family to put even like a big normal size pot. It's too big, and then even at that, the bigger the pot you go, the more likely you have the chance to burn it because you're gonna have to put more in there and leave it hotter, and then the ones that do pop, they're gonna burn. So I'm just like, just stick to the normal size pot, make 2 batches, and don't burn my popcorn. Now it's stuck to the bottom of my pan, and you didn't rinse it out. Just saying. So I was like, I have this big old. It's not cleaning that. So I did the fruit earlier and stuff like that, and then I cleaned out the fridge because I had to put the new groceries in there. So it's like I had a lot of leftovers. I was like, oh, we gotta throw this stuff away. So if I throw that away, the containers are dirty, which means that makes more dirty dishes, which means more dishes for me to wash. I don't care because I wash them anyway, right? So I always say, I'm allowed to make dishes. I'm not allowed to make messes because I'm the one that cleans it. You're not. You don't pick up shit. So I'm getting ready to make. Yes, Today's gonna be an easy day because like I'm already beat. Like those groceries beat me up, and still dreading to do the chips. Like once I do the chips, I'm done. But like a part of me wants to wait till tomorrow too to do them, and I'm like, no. If I keep procrastinating everything, it's just gonna overload. I just need to get it done and get it done. So I'll probably do that. Once the kids are home from school and maybe later on tonight or something. Maybe I just will do them tomorrow when everybody's a fresh day and it's Friday. He's not off until Saturday. Thank God he's not gonna ruin my week. I get a whole week with him out. God, I dread him being home. Like I don't mean to say that. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. But yes, oh my God, my day is just becoming so chaos. So like you see me, I'm like, do, okay, go, go, go. Even when I have a lot to do over there and I'm like laundry, food, dishes, mop, sweep, clean, blah, 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 like that, I can manage. Like, but when you come in and you start, I'm like, this is why I don't deal with people. This is why I want to work from home. This is why I have office jobs that don't deal with people. And even at that, if it does deal with people, is dealing with other professionals that I can get attitude with. So I'm like, let's not do that. But I'm just so glad. And then it's Saturday, so yes, we get to have like a freaking weekend, I guess. But it's not like we do much because it's like that's just one day off. So I'm like, hey, you need to do this, 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 and this, and then it's like, oh well, this got done. And I'm like, dang. So those 3 things, along with the one thing you did do that you're probably gonna have to do again that time because it's the easiest thing, like clean the toilet. Because y'all guys want to ruin it. Like I sit down, like y'all guys lift up and like if that's how I know it's not me. When I lift up that scene, I see shit. I'm like, that is you guys because if I was to pee on the seat, it would be on the outside of the seat. It would be on top, not underneath. Like when you lift up to go pee, like, Come on, guys, aim. What is it like? How are males, anybody that has elongated pee like that's not a female that has that extra part, like, why are y'all so lazy to hold it? Just hold it and aim. Like, hold it and aim. I don't get it. I get the kids because they are aiming, but they think it's like the funnest thing is having to go like that. My son thinks it's like, I'm like, dude, like that's not cool. I don't laugh until after. I'm just like, man, my child, like, what do I do with him? But at the time, I'm like, dude, like, we don't do that because you're cleaning it, not me. I don't do restrooms. Sorry. I'll do the tubs. I'll do the. I just don't do the toilet. And the only time I do it, if it's my toilet and I know I'm the only one that uses it, and maybe my daughter. But no, I can't do guy. Like, I wish I had my own. I wish my homes would have a boys and a girls restroom. Boys, you clean your restroom. Girls clean their restroom. I'm just saying. And yes, girls are not the most cleanest either because yes, they're on the monthly, but I like if it's just like it's me. I know you just, like I have certain steps. Like it's clean. Like no, like there are some dirty motherfuckers out there. Excuse my language, but just saying. Anyway, like even no matter how organized this is, it still looks messy to me. Like I hate it. Like I I I don't like a lot of things, but I love a lot of things. I'm a I can't say I'm a hoarder, but I'm a saver. I'll save things that I know I will use in the future. I don't care if it's 5 years from now, but I know I'm going to use it. Just like all those arts and crafts stuff, I didn't need it for like 3 or 4 years, but I had them. I didn't need to spend money now. No, I didn't, but I saved them. But I know I was going to need them. Now, if it's like things that I know I'm not going to need 5 years, I'm going to be like, dude, just throw it away. And if we do need one, I'll just buy another one. But anywho, so I got that. I gotta actually start getting ready to cook too, cause I promised them I'll make them a pie. So yeah, so that's why I'm just doing quick oven things. Just let it sit in there. I'm probably gonna do like mini corn dogs. Also, stick them in the oven. Them two can cook together or whatever, and feed my kids. And then they have us. Then they have dessert afterwards. But not including I needed to clean out the freezer and stuff. So yes, it's not a homemade pie. Yes, I can make homemade pies. Yes, I do make homemade apple pies and things like that. But you already see the amount of time I'm already having, and it's short, so I don't have the time to make homemade pie. So yes, it is a frozen pie. But I did buy cake and cookie mixes because those are a lot easier. 15, 30 minutes, I could spare that, but I can't do 30 minutes to prep, hour to bake, 30 minutes to cool down. Like, no, that's 2, 3 hours out of my day that I gotta, no, 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 no. Because give me an hour here, thing, I'll be like, oh shoot, I had a pie in that thing. And, you can't. I can't. I have to be an hour over there watching that. That's why I like cookies and cake. So I'm more of a pay. I have to be there. Food, I'll cook it on medium. I don't care if it says to put it high boiling. That water is gonna take a little longer to boil to get to that boiling point because it's on medium or a medium high or whatever. But I gotta sit there and I gotta babysit my food. I babysit it. I babysit it. But then again, my kids love my food, so I don't care. And as long as my babies eat. I mean, I don't need my food. Who eats my food? I'm not your typical chef. I do not. I eat my own food, but more than likely, I won't eat my own food. If I'm really hungry and I'll pick as I'm thinking, but I won't sit down and have a meal because for the fact that I've already sampled from people. So I'm just like, what's the point of me sitting down and having a plate when I'm already like partially full, or I'm already like at that, I'm okay, like I'm not starving or anything, but like I just kind of gave myself enough fuel to hold me over. And so it's like, why am I gonna sit down and make a whole plate? And then what if I don't finish it? I might as well just pack it away and not even serve myself, because then if I serve myself, it's got to go in the trash. Now if I don't touch the food, it could get put away and stored for leftovers. But and if it's on somebody else's plate, I'm like, no, don't dump that thing in. You either let me eat it or you toss it. I don't know where well, I know where your mouth has been, but even at that, I still don't know where your mouth has been. But like your fork, and like, no, we're not throwing that. Your fork is contaminated. You contaminated that food, and then you want to put that food in with the cooked food that's still on stuff. I don't think so. Like, boy, you better eat that. Just saying. Uh, I think this is working because I'm starting to drain. But again, dandelion root. It is not bad. And I got something for the throat, so I'm gonna try that next. I know since I've been doing a lot of this talking and stuff like that, and all these videos and stuff, like my throat has been real bad. But I'm gonna take care of that. So I normally don't have digestive problems, but I figured I'd try it. I'm pretty regular, but maybe I'd get my kids on it, so maybe I'll help them. Not like they have. None of my babies have issues pooping, really, besides my baby. But I just think he's a weirdo. I don't know if he had. See, that's what I don't remember. Like when he was little, if he ever had issues pooping to where he'd be traumatized, and I don't know. To me, it almost seems like he's traumatized to go poop, but. I'm like, just let that shit out, homie. Let it out. But all right. I think I am gonna go because I gotta go and start prepping and putting that get ready to put that pie in the oven and get that thing preheated and stuff. So I am gonna let you guys go. I just want to cam and let you guys know I haven't forgotten about you guys. I am working on those videos at the same time. I just have a lot of things to do here. It is just me all by my lonesome self. I wish I had, you know, an assistant or something, or even a babysitter, but um it is what it is, right? So we are again, I am going to play some information. If you have any information on missing kids, or if you have any information in regards to a case you want to come up and speak, please let me know. I will be happy to have you on my platform. I really want, I'm more like wanting to interview and get the information out there, especially if I haven't heard your case. Like, I definitely want to hear about it. Um, yes, very something that if you want your information to be out there, definitely reach out to me. We will have you on here. We will um, set up a time and date anytime during the month of May, and we can go from there. But please don't forget, like, subscribe, share, comment, whatever. Let's get this information out there in regards to these missing kids. We cannot forget about them. We need them to come home to their families. Their families are missing them, and I'm sure if my kid was missing, I would be missing them as well, and I'm sure they would be missing us. So we really need to help these kids come home safe. Um, and if you watch the last if you watch the first May marathon video, you see there's some unidentified ones. So please, if you have, not even including that, a lot of those are like beyond our years. So I know, with the generation nowadays, I'm pretty sure people from that era are not on social media, if they are even still currently with us. So if a family member has told you a story, or confided in you and whatnot, please report it. We need to bring these kids home. We need to identify these people as well. So it's kind of hard to find somebody when you don't have a name or a face or anything like that. You just know somebody is missing and we need to find them. So if you have any information, please call your local authorities or call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. That number again is 1-800-843-5678. That number is 1-800 The Lost for the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children. If you are looking to help or donate or anything like that, again, please go to the link above, which is the give.missingkids.org/VVLS. So we can go ahead and bring these kids home. We really want to bring these kids home. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and play this one more time so you can get that information. And I'll go ahead and play this other video one more time so that way you just see how important it is and see where the funds are.
Every year, thousands of children go missing, leaving families worried and searching for answers. You can help bring them home. When you see a post for a missing child, don't just scroll past. Take a moment to look, share, and engage. Each share increases the chance of reuniting a child with their family. Your small effort can make a huge impact. Join us on social media to spread awareness and hope. Let's be the community that never gives up. Together, we can help bring children back to where they belong. Share their story, be their voice, make a difference, because every child deserves to come home.
Dee here from the Dishing Tea with Dee show. This year, Vivid Lifestyles VVLS is honoring National Missing Children's Day and is teaming with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. We are asking for your help to raise $10,000. To share your generosity, go to the link provided on the screen. And if you have any information regarding a missing child, please report it to your local authorities or call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children at 1-800-THE-LOST. That is 1-800-843-5678. All right, guys, so I am out. Y'all guys have a good one. I will try to get another video up by the end of the night and try to give you some updates. I will try, if I can, maybe I'll get a quick nap and try to be with you throughout the night to get this information out and going. Again, please reach out to your local authorities if you have any information on a missing child, or call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children at the 1-800-THE-LOST. Again, 1-800-THE-LOST. So, again, have a good Thursday. I am out for right now. You guys be safe, and don't forget, pinkies up.